Hey folks, Timmy here from Link Building HQ. In today's video, we'll show you how SEO experts assess the value of a backlink, what questions they ask, and what benchmarks they use. Trust me, once you know these insider secrets, you'll become an expert at differentiating between a valuable backlink and a toxic backlink, and learn how to build a high-quality backlink profile for your website. So let's get started. Now, as you know, backlinks have been an integral component of search engine optimization since the earliest days. And even today, backlinks and the value passed by links from one page to another, which we call link juice, are the single most important off-page SEO ranking factor. So, how do we determine the value of a backlink? Well, the first thing you need to assess is the relevance and the quality of the linking page. A high-quality page with content that's relevant to your page will be able to pass more link juice than a page that is not relevant or is low on quality. But how do we determine the relevance and quality of a linking page? Well, there are two things to consider. The first is content relevance. A high-quality linking page will have content that's similar to the main niche of the website. There can be some exceptions, like a news website covering topics like politics, real estate, and fitness. That's not an issue. But you should know something's not right when there is a link from, say, a car insurance blog to a gardening blog without any relevant context. If it looks suspicious, it's likely a spammy link. And the second is the authority of the linking page. Tools like Moz, Ahrefs, and Majestic use scores like domain authority, domain rating, and trust flow to give people an idea of how authoritative a website is. Now, these metrics aren't directly used by Google. They are proprietary metrics of these private SEO companies, but these scores tend to reflect just how much Google trusts a particular website. So, getting a backlink from a website with a domain rating of 50 will help you a lot more than getting a backlink from a website with a domain rating of, say, 10. However, don't become obsessed with these scores. I don't want you running after websites with a DR of 70 or 80 or 90. Generally speaking, you start seeing good results once you get backlinks from websites with a domain rating of 40 or higher. This isn't a hard and fast rule, though, and it could vary in specific cases. Another important metric to consider is the diversity of your link profile. What I mean is most of your links should come from different domains and not from those that have previously linked on your website. Links are like votes of endorsement. If they all come from one source, they carry less value as compared to those that come from different sources. Trust me, having a high number of unique root domains will help you in the long run. SEO also looks into whether or not a large number of links are coming from the same IP address. If that's the case, then that's a huge red flag, because chances are they are through a private blog network or a PBN. This can lead to poor rankings and, in the worst case, a manual action penalty by Google, so stay away from them. Now let's move on to the fourth metric, which is all about anchor text. Anchor text is that clickable text you see in the content of a page. Google uses it to determine the context between the linking page and the destination URL. So if there's an article about, let's say, a gaming PC setup, and it's linking to a page selling gaming headphones, an anchor text could include words like gaming headset, gaming accessories, or something similar. That's fine. But if all the backlinks have overly optimized anchor text, like best gaming headphones, that'll actually hurt rather than help you. SEO experts recommend that your backlink profile have a healthy mix of keyword-rich, branded, and generic anchor texts. Don't go overboard with just keyword anchor texts. All right, the fifth metric is all about seed sites. This is actually related to a patent filed by Google, which gives SEOs like us an inside view of how Google uses backlinks and seed sites to deliver search rankings. Sites like the New York Times belong to Google's trusted club, called seed sites, and their backlinks carry a lot more link juice. And any website that gets a backlink from, say, the New York Times will get some of that authority rubbed on them. You can think of it in terms of degrees of separation. The closer the linking domain is to Google's trusted seed sites, the better it is. A backlink from a page that also has a direct backlink from the New York Times would be a lot more valuable than from a website that is a few degrees, or backlinks, away from the New York Times. The next metric is all about link location. Links need to be placed in the body of the linking page and ideally as high up as possible. A link in the body of a blog is more valuable than a link in the footer, and a link higher up in the page, preferably within the first few paragraphs, is far more valuable than one that's near the end of the page. Also, a page with lots of other links will pass on less link juice as compared to one which has fewer links. Apart from that, you need to also consider what other links there are surrounding your link. If yours is surrounded by other high authority links, that's perfect. Moving on to metric 7, which is all about getting organic referral traffic. Generally speaking, you want to earn backlinks from sites that have relatively high organic traffic, meaning that these sites get a lot of unique visitors each month. Anything over 1,000 in organic monthly traffic is a pretty good jumping off point, and obviously anything higher is even better. That's because when people visit those high traffic sites, they will click on your backlink, which will help you get significant referral traffic. It also opens up a huge potential for indirect ranking boosts from new links, shares, and engagement. Win-win, right? And finally, I want to touch upon the nature of the backlink you're earning, whether it's a do-follow link or a no-follow link. Now, the nature of the backlink used to matter quite a lot. In the past, links that had a no-follow attribute were not considered that valuable. That's because no-follow links did not pass link equity or link juice from one page to another. But in September 2019, Google officially announced that it was making changes to how it viewed no-follow links. Today, Google uses no-follow links in its rankings algorithm, and in some cases, allows no-follow links to pass link juice between two pages. So now it doesn't matter that much if you get a no-follow or a do-follow backlink. So there you have it. These are the 8 major metrics that SEO experts use to assess the value of a backlink. Hopefully with this video you can now tell the difference between a high-quality backlink and a spammy backlink. You can use tools like Ahrefs Site Explorer tool to plug in your URL and assess your backlink profile using the criteria you've learned here. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Until next time, this is Timmy signing off.